A tourist handed over 2 million rupiah to a money changer on Kuda's main strip. She got back the correct change, or so she thought. By the time she counted it at her hotel, she was short by $40. It happened in under 15 seconds. I am going to make sure that does not happen to you. Welcome to Bali, one of the most beautiful places on Earth and one of the most misunderstood. In this video, I am walking you through 15 things nobody tells you before you go to Bali. From the scams, to the hidden spots, to the exact budget you need, to the one cultural mistake that will get you banned from a temple. Every link I mention is in the description below. Let's go. Hey, I am Dave, and this is Travel Unlocked, where we break down real travel destinations so you can actually enjoy them. Bali is a small island in Indonesia, but it packs in more variety than most countries. You have jungle, beaches, temples, rice terraces, world-class surf, luxury villas for $80 a night, and street food for less than $1. But it also has landmines, things that catch tourists off guard. I have done the research, so you do not have to. Here are 15 of them. Let us start with the things that will cost you money, the scams and safety risks that nobody warns you about before you book your flight. Number 1. The money exchange scam. And this one is everywhere. You walk into a money changer on the tourist strip. They offer you a great rate. You hand over your cash. They count it slowly and use sleight of hand to pocket a few bills. By the time you get back to your hotel, you are short. The fix. Only exchange money on Paselan Street in central Kuta. It is the one street in Bali with officially licensed, trustworthy money changers. They give the best rates, and they are honest. Avoid every other booth. Number 2. Fake taxis. Bali has a well-known taxi company called Bluebird, recognizable by its blue color and meter. But dozens of fake Bluebird-looking taxis have no meters, or meters that run fast. Some tourists pay 5 times the fair price. The solution: use Grab or Gojek, Bali's version of Uber. Download both apps before you land. Price is fixed up front, no haggling, no surprises. Number 3. If you plan to rent a scooter, you need an international driving permit, not just your regular license. Local police set up checkpoints near tourist areas and demand on-the-spot fines of $20 to $50. This is illegal, and you do not have to pay it. Get your international driving permit before you leave home. It takes about a week and costs very little. Number 4. The temple dress code, and this is non-negotiable. Bali is a deeply Hindu island. Temples are sacred spaces. To enter any temple, you must wear a sarong, a cloth wrapped around your waist, and your shoulders must be covered. Many temples rent sarongs at the gate, but some will not let you in at all if you are wearing shorts. Bring a light sarong in your day pack. It weighs nothing and saves you every time. Number 5. Kelingking Beach, the most photographed spot in all of Indonesia. You have seen the photo. The T-Rex-shaped cliff, the turquoise water below. It looks exactly like that. But getting down to the beach is a 45-minute hike on an almost vertical dirt trail with no railings. Dozens of tourists get stuck or injured here every year. The viewpoint at the top is already spectacular. Only attempt the hike down if you are fit, wearing proper shoes, and it has not rained recently. Now let us talk about planning, the decisions that will make or break your trip before you even land. Number 6. When should you actually go to Bali? The dry season runs from May to September. Peak tourist season, higher prices, bigger crowds. The wet season runs October to April. It rains, but not all day. Here is the insider secret. The shoulder months of April, May, and September are the best time to visit. Mostly dry weather, fewer crowds, and prices 30 to 50% lower. Number 7. One of the biggest planning mistakes is booking accommodation without understanding Bali's neighborhoods. Seminyak is for beach clubs and fine dining. Canggu is for surfers and digital nomads. Ubud is for culture, temples, and yoga. Kuta is for budget travelers near the airport. Pick your base based on your vibe. Consider splitting your trip. A few nights in Ubud, a few nights on the coast. Number 8. Let us talk money. $50 a day gets you a clean, private room, great food, and scooter rental. Local warungs serve huge meals for $1.50 to $3. Tourist cafes cost $7 to $15. Renting a scooter is $5 to $7 per day. A Nusa Penida day trip runs $25 to $40. $30 a day is doable if you stay at hostels. $80 to $120 unlocks mid-range villa comfort. Number 9. Nusa Penida. Book this in advance. It is a small island 45 minutes by fast boat from Bali's southeast coast, home to Kelingking Beach, Angel's Billabong, Broken Beach, and world-class manta ray snorkeling. The good tours book out days in advance during peak season. Book before you land. I will link a well-reviewed operator in the description. Number 10. ATM. Skimming is a real problem in Bali. Only use ATMs attached to an actual bank branch, not standalone machines outside convenience stores. The safest options are BCA and BNI bank ATMs. Cover the keypad when you enter your PIN. Tell your bank you are traveling before you go. Now for the good stuff, the Bali that most tourists completely miss. Number 11. Mount Batur. And most tourists skip this completely. It is an active volcano 1.5 hours from Ubud. The sunrise hike leaves at 4 in the morning and takes about 2 hours. Standing on a volcano crater as the sun rises over the clouds below you, it is one of the most spectacular things you can do in Southeast Asia. Tours including guide and summit breakfast run $35 to $50. Number 12. Ubud is more than the monkey forest and the rice terraces. Tegalalang rice terraces are beautiful but very crowded. Arrive before 8 in the morning. At the monkey forest, keep your phone, sunglasses, and food hidden. But here is the real Ubud. Walk 2 kilometers off the main street in any direction. You will find rice field paths, local warungs with $1.50 lunches, and quiet temple ceremonies that are not on any itinerary. Number 13. Do not buy a SIM card at the airport. The vendors charge tourist prices and the packages are confusing. Instead, buy an eSIM before you leave home. An eSIM is a digital SIM card you download to your phone. It activates the moment you land. I use Airalo. A 1 gigabyte data package for Indonesia runs about $4.50. 5 gigabytes is around $11. Link in the description. Number 14. If you are traveling with someone, renting a car with a driver is smarter than separate scooters. A car with a private driver for a full day costs $35 to $55. Split 2 or 3 ways, that is cheaper than scooters with no traffic stress. If you prefer to self-drive, use Discover Cars to compare 800+ rental companies. Link in the description. And remember tip 3, you need that international driving permit. Number 15. The spots nobody is filming. Sideman Valley, green rice terraces, Mount Agung in the background, almost 0 tourists, 1.5 hours from Ubud. Munduk, a highland village with waterfalls and cool mountain air, completely different from the coast. Lovina on the north coast, black volcanic sand beaches, dolphin watching at sunrise, and prices half what you pay in Seminyak. These places are not secrets, they are just slightly more effort to reach. Alright, 15 things nobody tells you before you go to Bali. Recap. Exchange money on Pechalan Street only. Use Grab or Gojek. Get an international driving permit. Bring a sarong. And if you only do one thing, make it Nusa Penida. Everything I mentioned, the Nusa Penida tours, the Mount Batur hike, flight deals, hotel comparisons, the eSIM, and car rental options. All links are in the description below. They cost you nothing extra to use, but they help keep this channel going. If this video helped you plan your trip, a like takes 2 seconds. Subscribe for more destination breakdowns. Next week, I am covering Bangkok, the world's most visited city for 2026. Until then, safe travels, and I will see you in the next one.